I'm Heather for Area TV. Autodesk announced the all-new Smoke at NAB 2012 in Las Vegas. So what is Smoke 2013?
So Smoke 2013 is an all-in-one editing and finishing product. It was designed for editors who really need to do more than just edit. They need effects, they need color correction, they need keying, they need titles, they need compositing, they need all kinds of different things. It's more than just about editing for them. So what we did was we went out and we talked to people. We wanted to understand what their problems were, what their pain points were, and they told us very clearly that while creativity was crucial, they really needed to be able to get things done more quickly. Time was a big problem for them. So the idea here was to bring it all together in a timeline workflow where they could be very efficient, get things done fast, on time, to meet their deadlines at a very high quality level.
Smoke 2013 was totally redesigned for the editor in mind. So if you're coming from a Final Cut Pro background, or from Avid Media Composer, or from Adobe Premiere, you'll feel right at home in Autodesk Smoke because it behaves just like an editor. You've got folders that work just like bins. You've got hotkey presets that resemble your NLE. It actually comes with a Final Cut Pro hotkey preset. So if you're tired of jumping around from one application to the other and doing your effects here, doing your color timing there, and rendering and wrangling metadata and files and picking up all the pieces once you're done for doing archiving, you're going to love Smoke because you can jump in, use all the skills that you already know as an editor, and discover all of the powerful and cool tools that we have right in the timeline in Smoke.
Being able to ride that fine line between giving you the NLE and giving you that more advanced tool set in Connect Effects is amazing. And the first thing a lot of people ask me is, what have I lost? What don't I have? And the first thing I say to them is, you haven't lost anything. You've only gained. All the tools that you have are there. They're easier and simpler to access. But when I say simple, I don't mean the tools have been simplified. They're all there, and everything is just working better together. It's an amazing new system.
Well, we're excited about it. We're excited about the price point. As someone who has 12 to 15 edit suites, we've been looking for what is the next thing to replace Final Cut in our facilities. And there's a few competitors out there, but Smoke really provides a lot of the things that fits in with our current infrastructure, and that's a huge deal. It's not the price point of the edit stations, is what do I have to put along with the edit stations to make our workflow work, to make our production process work, that allows us to deliver on the timelines and the deadlines we commit to. And so far, everything I've seen out of Smoke, it's going to let us do that and let us do it very fast.
Well, I got spooked with Final Cut 10. I have transitioned a bit into Premiere. I like that for its After Effects integration, but still, it is two apps. Obviously, you lose editorial context when you do that. So to have those in one place would be a big plus on a lot of my workflows.
I just saw the demo and it changed everything. It changed everything. I work in a university and we teach the students Autodesk Smoke. And usually when they see the interface, the last interface, they were like surprised. They were like, wow, this is difficult. Right now, I'm sure this interface will help the students to understand more Smoke.
Being able to work now in the timeline and go into a Connect Effects schematic and have my Action 3D compositor in there, it's just amazing. It's really transformed Smoke into a whole new tool.
There's been some thought put to the hardware it runs on, the fact that we're seeing it run on an iMac, we're seeing it run on a Mac laptop. So if we're out in the field shooting, and then all of a sudden, while we're sitting on a 4-hour flight back to the office, we can start doing a rough cut and even taking advantage of some of the effects while we're on an airplane flight. It's phenomenal.
I do a lot of motion graphics, and I do a bit of finishing for custom aspect ratios. I do a lot of trade shows and non-standard format displays. So being able to go up to 4K on the system is going to be nice.
Well, we do a lot of work in the music and entertainment business, so we are on tremendous deadlines. We have clients that are used to getting spots from us in less than 24 hours sometimes. So we're constantly bouncing between an editing program and a painting program. The fact that we can do that all in one, and we're not having to bounce from one to the other, back and forth, it's a win-win for us.
People are blown away. I stand there and I do the demo, and all of a sudden you'll just hear someone like, what is going on? Are you serious? And I'm turning around and I'm like, yeah, it's here. And they're just as blown away as I am. They're just as excited as I am. I think it's just an amazing thing that Autodesk has done, and it's really, it's a new day for Smoke,